Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm Mary Linda and I had recently put up a video on selling some handbags, and it has been a pleasure visiting with so many of you on these handbags and making several sales. Now it's kind of interesting when you clean out a little bit, you realize there's just kind of a whole lot more. And the reason I'm glad that the bags are going to some of you is because I feel like you appreciate them and you love them also. And I've said this before, they're kind of like babies and you just don't want them just to go anywhere. But it is time that they are loved a little bit more. And what I'm finding is that as I'm having fewer bags, I'm enjoying the ones I have more. It's like I get reintroduced to them. And it's feeling good to share them with other people. And I don't know, it may not be your thing. There were actually a few dislikes on the other video, so I would rather not that be the case on this one. I like the happy thoughts. This could be considered mini bag reviews if nothing else, or anything like that. But I will have below what my email is, and so just reach out to me on that. And if you happen to be interested in anything, everything's negotiable. My main priority is that they go to a good home. I'm not going to ask for anybody to pay more than what I paid. It'll be for either that amount or less. And so know that I'm really not out to jip anybody off or rip anybody off. So that being the case, I'll be showing you handbags that are some that didn't sell yet, and then I found more, and it's quite a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get going. One is this little bag, and I don't know, the color's perfect. I love it. I keep wanting to call it the Soho, but it's actually the Jackie bag. It's a little crossbody, and it has the option to take the strap off and then use it as a travel wallet, which I thought was a great idea, and I still think it's a great idea. I'm just not using it very much. I don't know if it's because it's thin and I just need more stuff in there. I'm kind of learning myself that as much as I want to carry less, I still, ironically limited in carrying less. I still carry too much, but it opens nicely with this button, and it's just this raw leather inside. And that's what I loved about it. It was just the simplicity of it. But it does fit, obviously, your phone, and it fits your bills, and you could add a coin purse, and you could add a lipstick, and you could add a key, and what have you. I have used this very few times. I have taken it out and looked at it very many times. I really love the color, but it's not working. And then, like I said, it does have the strap that's removable, which I like that versatility. And so, and of course you get it with the dust bag. And so that one's first. And then I've had several inquiries on this Bloomsbury. This is in the PM size. It's in really nice condition, not used very much. And I think that's a lot of it. Plus they withstand a lot of wear and tear anyway, these canvas Louis Vuitton bags. But if you are interested, this one holds quite a bit, then do let me know. These straps, somebody has asked, is not removable, so, but it is adjustable. And I think it is very functional, if you will. Anyway, so this is available, and then again with the dust bag that would come with it also. This is obviously in no particular order because now I'm going to a different brand altogether. This is a Lumen brand, and I love that it's just this nylon, so it's easy and carefree to take care of. It has this thick strap. It's very comfortable to wear crossbody. But the reason I don't wish to keep it is because I have scored on a crossbody black bag that has proven more suitable for my liking and my lifestyle. And I just think that it's just a little bit redundant to have this one also. But it has a nice functioning zipper with a different colored lining. I like that. There's like nothing about this bag I don't like. And then it has a snap closure, and it has these nice zippers that go around that you can reach into the body of the bag. It has a little mesh liner to create a pocket in there, and it has it says dance your asana off. I think it's supposed to be like you could take this to yoga or whatever. And then I was thinking there was another pocket. Yeah, I thought it was on the back, but it's actually right here. There's a front pocket here. So there's loads of places to put like your cell phone and keys and all that. So, and this holds a lot because it's pretty wide. Like, again, everything about this bag I like. It's just I'm using this other black bag a lot more. So that is free to be purchased by someone. And then I have this cute little Longchamp. I adore it. Every time I open it, I just fall in love with it, and I'm gonna keep it. But I have had this a while, and I have used it 2 times in total. And I think one time was to go get pizza for my kids. I mean, that was it. I love the short handle, but that's probably why I didn't use it as much, because it actually does hold a lot. It's just a black pit, but it does have that little traditional small pocket there. And it is the Le Pliage line, so it's gonna fold up like an origami. And as if it weren't easy enough to take as small as it was, it really will be easy to take now. This is the mini size. I don't know, I would see this like taking it to New York and taking it when you go out or to a play or something, to Broadway. I don't know. That's how I envisioned it, but not just that. I mean, obviously to get pizza, right? But I'm not using it, and it makes me sad. This bag, actually I have loved for a very long time, and I never ever wear it. I think it is actually the coolest color on the Le Pliage line, but as you know, the colors do change every season. But this was this bright orange that is, I just think it looks fantastic with this brown. This is a longer handle, and this is, I believe, a medium size, and it's big enough to hold pretty much everything the large one does. It's more compact, so it's a little bit easier to find your things actually. I like the white lining, so it's a great summer spring bag. I did a terrible job tying this, but whoever purchases would also get this cute little scarf here. I bought it separately, as somebody on YouTube, and thank you for this, shared that in my attempt to wear this bag more, when I was sharing it in another video, they suggested getting a scarf that, and I thought this one's really cute, that you could tie on the bag that would have colors that I was also wearing. And since I wear black a lot, I thought that would be perfect. And I think that did work, in that I saw it complementing what I traditionally wore better, but I'm still not using the bag. Incidentally, any bag you want to see, I will have a lot more pictures and I'll send to you. One thing about the Le Pliage is that they get corner wear, and I see not corner wear, but it does look a bit dirty there, and I see a little bit of dirt here. So if any flaw is witnessed, I assure you I will let you know about that, and that will be reflected in the price, because I want people to be happy, and I want a good deal, and so why wouldn't I want you to have one? On the Longchamp score, this is one that I'd shared before, and I love the black handles. I love the black tab. There's something about this black zipper that just does it for me. The size is perfect. I love the strap. It is not adjustable, but even on my 5'2" frame, it does not fit so low that it looks obnoxious. It works fine crossbody, and it works fine on the shoulder, in my opinion. I think for me, the pattern is, I like it, but it doesn't really work for me. I kind of need this solid color, I guess. So there's that. I will be doing a review on a bag, if I may, that is so similar to this one, but it's of a different color. I'm not seeing wear and tear on the corners, but again, I would have pictures for you to see for yourself. This one is only a few months old and has only been used a handful of times also. I feel like I'm redundant on that. It must be why I'm getting rid of a lot of these, because they're just not getting the use. So this bag has not sold, but there have been people interested in it. This is the Mulberry bag. I wanted to share this with you again. I think this is fantastic for work. I love the color. They don't make it in this indigo color anymore. I like the silver, which incidentally is still covered in the plastic. It does fit over your shoulder, but I'm going to be quite honest with you. If you are wearing a coat, it doesn't fit as well. But it fits great on your arm, and it's great holding. And in a pinch, you probably could fit it over your shoulder. It is heavier than most of my handbags, but most of my handbags are made of nylon or canvas. And when you get an all leather bag, it just makes sense it's going to be heavier. So as much as I focus on weight and like it lightweight, this is not the reason I would get rid of it, because it's not so heavy that I wouldn't use it. That's really not the reason. I think for me it's the drop, plus this is mainly used for work, and I have other bags when I finally get around to showing my collection that I use for work quite a bit more. So again, this is just lack of use mostly. I like the feet on the bottom, and I love the fact that the inside has this raw lining, has a suede type lining, and I do have it obviously packed to support the bag and keep it from misshaping. But I love that this part right here, this strap on the inside, can unbuckle and be extended, so you really can carry your whole world in this bag. I love the details, like on that little buckle in there, it has Mulberry on there. This bag is just, it's lush. And I'm going to tell you, of the many bags I've taken to work, it's this bag that probably gets the most attention. I mean, I will have college students will kind of drool over this one. They'll just want to touch it, or they'll just say something about this one more than any other. So I don't know. I'm not going to be too terribly sad if this one doesn't sell, because I do think it's a great functional bag. I just have enough functional bags for work, tote type thing. So there you go. And it does have this really pretty dust cover. I love the feel of this one. I love Mulberry's dust covers. It feels like this cotton, just really soft cotton, and it has that gold mulberry embossing. So pretty. Okay, now this bag, this MCM, several people had shared an interest in this backpack. And I had let most people know it sold, because this one had the most interest, and it actually went to someone. But I think it might have been my error, because I'm going to say that when these go out, that all sales are final. However, this particular person who bought this thought the bag was all leather, and I have a tendency to confuse words sometimes, and I likely had said that this was a leather bag, but it's canvas. But honest to God, it feels like leather to me. I mean, it's probably canvas, but I don't know. It has a really good feel to it. So I don't know. It's whatever MCM bags are made of. I like these embossing. I like these little pockets on the side. They're not as functional. You can put some keys, but they're a little bit tight, and you can't really put a water in there. I love backpacks, but I have two that I use on the regular, and a couple of others. So see, when I say that, I'm like, I have 4 backpacks that are day bags. So they're not even like a regular sized, what you think of as backpack, like to put all your books and things to lug around. I mean, just for that. And I think, I don't know, when people decide if you have too many or not too many, those are just opinions. And I think it just depends. Like, I don't think I'm sorry for any bag that I've purchased, because I've either met somebody nice, or I really enjoyed the bag, at least for a while, or I learned so much by it. And I remember having so many bags, but I absolutely loved having all those bags in my life. I loved going and knowing that I could choose from all these totes and whatever, you know. And some people think there's things going on in your life, and maybe there was, but I'm just saying I really enjoyed having those bags. And now it's just like, I've had it and I've enjoyed it so much, and I want to enjoy the ones I use on the regular, and it feels really good to do what I'm doing now. So bags just continue to make me happy. I am certainly not liking them any less, and I certainly don't look at bags any less. So I don't know, I am a true fan of handbags for sure. MCM, this is the small backpack. I love the way the zipper functions, and it just opens. It doesn't like open hugely wide, but it's certainly more than like a Speedy would open, like a Speedy 25. So the blue interior is intoxicating, and I don't know what that lining is, so I'm afraid to guess. I might have messed up the last time, but it's really smooth. It feels like leather to me, but I don't know. It's like a nylon, smooth, satiny leather. So that makes no sense, but that's what it feels like. And then there's a slip pocket back here that starts midway, it looks like, goes down. And then there's one that starts 2/3 up, a wider slip pocket that goes all the way down, that you can fit an iPad in. Am I saying that right? Yeah, iPad. Okay. So anyway, that one is available. And the dust bag is available, and it happens to be huge, but it does the job. Now, I'm just selling a lot. The Prada wallet, people have shown interest, but it has not sold. I realized I didn't bring in my Coach wallets, but somebody has shown interest, and I have sent measurements and pictures, so we'll see. But anyway, I just felt to bring that in. And I have the Coach bag charm. I think this is really cute. You could put it on whatever you wanted, doll it up. But that is available. And then this is a No Way that was recently sold to me, and this one's a hard one to decide. I'm telling you, the way Louis Vuittons are made, this bag does not seem to have been, I don't know, compromised in any way in its massive reproduction. It is incredibly lightweight. I love how substantial this handle is. It's I don't know if you can see how thick it is. And it has a Louis Vuitton Paris. And I got this from a dear friend who takes immaculate care of her bags. And I love this one so much. I'm going to be asking the price that I paid, and not probably compromise so much on this one, but it's because it's so well made. I have this one in the black epi, and that's really why I'm willing to part with this. So I'm terrible at the names on YouTube, but she shared on how she ties her bags. Like, you'll see people tie their bags in a real traditional like bow form. There's nothing wrong with that, but this is quicker. If you take the handles, the long strap, and you just go around your fingers, and then you loop it. I hope you can see what I'm doing. You're just gonna loop it through the hole, and then it just lands really nicely. I love that. You can leave the bag partially open or open. You don't need a full review, but this is a really nice bag. There's no stains. It has a really nice light patina. It looks even to me. I don't see any flaws on this bag. It's super lightweight, and you can fit everything in it. That is a really cool bag. And you can take this strap off and add a longer strap, make it crossbody. So anyway, and then finally, I feel badly because once upon a time, I put this out and then almost recanted. This was my very first Louis Vuitton bag, and this is my Totally MM. And it's a hard decision to sell this bag, But I go for the Neverfulls, the MM or the GM, on a monogram more than any other bag, and that includes this one. This one's simply not getting into use, and I mean, I kept, it makes no sense. So the comfort on your shoulder is like perfect, and I like that the drop length is like 10 inches, so it's easy to get on and off with one hand. The zipper is lush and makes it nice for travel. The inside happens to be flawless. I mean, it's in super good shape. The outside, I'm going to tell you, there's a couple of water stains on the piping here, but I would send you detailed pictures on that. And there is one ink mark on one of these handles, and I see a little smudge on this other handle. I know there's ink mark on here somewhere. Sorry, I don't mean to take up more video time looking for it. I'm just not seeing it at the moment. But again, I will get pictures of that. They miraculously disappeared. That'd be so nice. I'm not seeing it. Maybe I dreamt it. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. But I would send you all of that. This is a good rugged bag. Substantial zipper, all of it. Okay, I think we made it to the end. I mean, I am obviously a crazy lady to have so much, but I have loved them, and I want you to like them too. And I don't want anybody to dislike this video, by the way, as I mentioned earlier. And then I did have this. This is a Consuela bag. And this is a perfect tote if you're carrying a lot. It's just that I have another one like this, and I do not need two. I think the lavender is cute. It's just I'm not a purple person. So if you are, you will love this bag. And this is also great for travel. I mean, it has some weight to it, but it's not heavy. And it has this long zipper that goes all the way across. I mean, this would be a great teaching bag. You could do so much with this. And then the inside continues. It has that vinyl, that clear plastic protective vinyl. I think it's vinyl, sorry, whatever. It's like that clear stuff over it, and it's just easy to wipe clean. I like the way the handles are, and it's very substantial. Let me show you. It's quite huge. So, you know, but you can hold everything in here. This would make a great beach bag as well. It does have a zipper, which I like. It can close, and I do have it stuffed. Gosh, I have another little tote in there. Sorry. Hopefully you can see that. Has a zipper inside. I don't know, it feels like about 7 or 8 inches down. And then the opposing side has a slip pocket. Very functional bag. I love Consuela bags. And you can go to Consuela.com if you wanted to see more. And sometimes they have sales or whatever, but I have several of their bags. They are sturdy and wonderful. I use them as totes. I've never really used their handbags. I haven't been as big of a fan on those, but I do love their totes. Okay, now we've gone through all of them. So I hope everyone is doing well. Thanks for your patience with me. Do communicate with me. I'll try to have all the information down below, and love you guys. Thanks. Bye.